Get 3 months of local news for just 99 cents a month. You'll get unlimited access to the news you need to stay engaged and connected to your community. Visit DuluthNewsTribune.com/subscribe now to get 3 months of local news for only 99 cents a month.
Hello Northlanders, it's Friday, July 12th. I'm Wyatt Buckner, the Duluth News Tribune Minute, presented by Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union.
The average MPECU member saves over $785 a year in better rates and lower fees. And with MPECU, every ATM is your ATM. With their free checking program, you get ATM fee reimbursements at any ATM anywhere in the U.S. Check out Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union's services online at mpecu.com or visit their offices in downtown Duluth, Arrowhead Road, or Miller Trunk Highway.
It's Friday, and if you're looking for some fun things to do this weekend, Duluth News Tribune Arts and Entertainment reporter Jay Gabler has some options in this week's Best Bets.
It's July in the Northland, and just about everything seems to be moving outdoors. That's even true of movies, with Barbie opening this year's Movies in the Park series tonight, Friday. You can read about that in our guide to summer weekends, but here are a few more best bets for the week. There are options all over the Twin Ports for people who want to catch live music in the open air. Tomorrow, Saturday, is Festival by the Lake. Guess where? By the lake. Well, actually, technically by the harbor at Bayfront Festival Park. Several artists are performing, including Sydney Hansen. And then on Monday, July 15th, Big Wave Dave and the Ripples are playing in the unexpected location, but not the first time they've done this, Coppertop Church. You can rock out at the church. That's this coming Monday, July 15th at Coppertop in Duluth. Really special event happening indoors. Worth going indoors for this one tomorrow on Saturday. It is a reunion concert by numerous musicians who played the Duluth Armory back in the day. I mean, we've heard of the Buddy Holly concert in 1959. Bob Dylan was there. That was a big deal. But the East Hillside edifice also hosted an array of local bands during its heyday as an entertainment venue. So a bunch of musicians are coming back to play the Armory tomorrow, Saturday, in what is being billed as the last concert to take place in the Duluth Armory until construction is completed and the building is reopened in, fingers crossed, 2026. Also, I want to mention Dances on the Lake Walk. It's a free 2-day festival in the stunning setting of Gitche-O-Dea-King Park on the Lake Walk. Both tonight, Friday, and then tomorrow, Saturday, Minnesota dance makers will present movement in a wide range of styles. That is all happening this week in the Northland. For more on these and other best bets, check out DuluthNewsTribune.com. I'm Jay Gabler.
Now here's today's headlines. The Crystal Police Department has requested 6 additional charges against Jerry Hall Salitterman, a resident of that Minneapolis suburb, who has already been charged with the theft of the famed ruby slippers worn by Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz. Salitterman was indicted in March for his alleged role in the 2005 theft of the ruby slippers from the Judy Garland Museum in Grand Rapids, where they were then being displayed while on loan from Hollywood collector Michael Shaw. The slippers were retrieved in 2018, but no charges were filed until last year. Grand Rapids resident Terry John Martin confessed to breaking into the museum to steal the slippers. In January, the 76-year-old was placed on supervised release given his declining health. Salitterman is accused of receiving and concealing the stolen slippers, which he buried in his yard for years, authorities say. In a news release from Wednesday, the Crystal Police Department said it is asking the Hennepin County Attorney's Office to add charges of organized retail theft, conspiracy to commit theft, receiving stolen property, domestic assault harm, domestic assault fear, and harassment against Salitterman. According to the news release, the Ruby Slippers heist was just one job in a, quote, retail crime ring, end quote, that Salitterman participated in for years. The requested charges of harassment and domestic assault are related, police say, to the suspect's intimidation of his wife to prevent her from revealing the crime ring's existence. Martin never named the, quote, old mob associate, end quote, who put him up to the theft, and told authorities he mistakenly believed the shoes were encrusted with actual rubies rather than costume sequins. The Judy Garland Museum now has an exhibit and tours telling the story of the theft, which has attracted international attention. Earlier this year, the slippers were returned to Shaw, who plans to sell them by auction later this year, according to museum director Janie Heitz. The museum is currently fundraising in an effort to place the winning bid, and the state of Minnesota has earmarked $100,000 to contribute if a purchase moves forward. Prosecutors have estimated the slipper's value at $3.5 million. It took the University of Minnesota Duluth 40 days to officially announce longtime assistant Laura Schuler as the permanent replacement for head coach Maura Kroll. Schuler was officially promoted from interim head coach to head coach on Wednesday. On Thursday, she took a break from recruiting, planning of upcoming summer camps, hiring a coaching staff, and preparing for the 2024-25 season to hold an introductory press conference at Amsoil Arena.
It has always been a goal and a dream for me. I didn't see it happening, obviously, so fast, with such amazing people at the helm at UMD, as is Maura, So obviously when the opportunity came about, I was super excited to be able to, put my name in the hat.
The longtime Bulldogs assistant coach, who worked 7 seasons under Shannon Miller from 2008 to 2015, and the previous 3 seasons under Maura Kroll, said she's been on the phone with recruits, quote, nonstop for 12 hours straight, end quote, since the recruiting window for rising high school juniors opened on June 15th. Schuler takes over a Bulldogs program that has made 4 straight NCAA tournament appearances, with back-to-back NCAA Frozen Four appearances in 2021 and 2022. UMD was a win away from its 6th NCAA title in 2021-2022, when Schuler returned to Duluth after being away for 6 seasons.
I love being creative. I love being interchangeable, as long as spots and spaces are being filled so that our puck carrier always has options and knows where those options are. It helps to make, everybody kind of play more cohesive and together on the ice. So like I said, without the puck, we're going to continue, we'll continue to be a well-structured, oiled machine out there, but with the freedom to be creative within that structure.
UMD opens the 2024-25 season 72 days from Schuler's introductory press conference, right back where the 2023-24 season ended at the OSU ice rink in Columbus, Ohio, against the team which ousted UMD from the 2024 NCAA tournament, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now here's a look at your forecast, brought to you by the Superior Telegram's history podcast, Archive Dive.
Happy Friday. Here's the forecast for the Duluth area. Warm and humid conditions will continue today through the weekend, with widely scattered chances for showers and thunder showers at times, mainly in the latter to overnight hours each day. Highs this afternoon look to reach into the mid-80s for most spots aside from the cooler North Shore. Rinse and repeat on Saturday with highs again in the mid-80s for most spots away from the lake before a few more potent storms may be possible Saturday night into Sunday morning. Past Monday then, we trend drier and cooler into next week. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Robert Daly.
Thank you to Archive Dive for their support. The monthly history podcast, hosted by Superior Telegram reporter Maria Lockwood, dips into the archives of historic events, people, and places around Superior and Douglas County. A new episode titled The History of UW Superior and the Astronaut is now available at superiortelegram.com, or wherever you also get this podcast. Reporting for today's episode was done by Matt Wellens and Jay Gabler. Thank you for listening to Duluth News Tribune Minute. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday.